Vostro 15-3000 228 forward repair. The part's about $15 to $20. The customer actually bought it, so I'm going to be doing the physical install. This is about it. We'll go ahead and just do this live. This should be a quick and dirty job. Of course, you better knock on wood to make sure it stays that way. I've had jobs actually the last several days I've had a few instances where it just ran a bit longer than expected. So ultimately, the bulk of what we're doing here should only require seven screws on the bottom. All right. Let's see here. I don't think these screws have C-clamps on the inside. All right. Let's see here. Good. Oh, it looks like the threads only go down a quarter of the way of the shaft of that screw towards the back. So pay attention to that. Usually in most of the bottoms of these dells, the shaft is covered in threads. All right. That's interesting. This sticker should be on the palm rest. How it got here is beyond me. Alrighty, here we go. Back from my desert vacation, 2 days long. It's nice to get the heck out of home just for giggles. Everyone deserves a bit of a break, even if they love their job and their home. Gonna change the scenery, see some new faces. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Yeah, looks like one of the screws did not want to fall out. Let's see here. There you are.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right.
Holy cow, you moved.
Yeah.
Question is, how did you get all this down here?
It took a couple days. Yeah.
Oh my god, I had a quick question for you. I'm so sorry to bother you.
It's all right. That's fine. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Just a stupid virus. I hit something,
yeah,
and then I get these notifications on your threat.
Okay, let's fire it up and see. Yeah.
And I ran the virus Microsoft one, and there's no threat.
Oh, you're running Windows on that thing? All right.
Yeah. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Sure,
now I do.
Yeah, I'm sure you remember everything.
Yeah.
Chris. Yeah.
Got
yeah,
it. Now I do, because that was a kind of a snowball job that turned out to be a bit bigger of a job than we both expected.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
So this stupid thing right here, so these things.
Okay, so it looks like you got some free utilities on here, like Norton. What is her? Let's see here.
Nuke 'em!
Let's see here.
So that I was freaking out initially, but then I was like, so I ran it, like I said.
What are you actually trying to use for virus protection?
My wife has a Norton account, but I don't think I have it on there.
I'm not a fan of Norton or McAfee. You're going to get basic performance with the utility that comes with Windows anyway.
Yeah. That's what I did. I did this.
Well, let me go to the control panel. Control panel. What I'd like to do is just get rid of, because these utilities are so scammy sometimes. I'm going to the where is it? The devices and device manager. What is it called? Programs and features. Where is it? Programs and features.
Programs and features.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so what I'd like to do is get rid of Norton, or McAfee, I mean.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Because that probably is giving you some false positives.
Yeah.
Where is it? Adobe LMN. Where is it? Bunch of updates. That's the other thing. You probably need some updates taken care of. And this Windows PC Health Check is a scam utility. Wait, no, never mind. That's the Windows update to 11 Health Check, isn't it? Yeah, it's directly from Microsoft. I thought that was something else. But did you run that to see if this thing would go to 11?
Yeah, I don't want to go to 11 yet.
Yeah. I don't know if this hardware will actually do it. Let's see here. Where's this Norton? I'm sorry, McAfee.
I don't know.
That's
I
weird.
don't think I have it on there.
Well, then why is it implying you do?
I don't know. That's why I came here.
What's that? Color PDF? What is that software? Is that a plugin for, let's see here.
So I don't think I have Norton or McAfee on there.
I thought I saw an error message that said or implied you do. Let's see here. Well, let's do this. Let's first of all, do you use Chrome as your primary browser?
Yeah.
Let's make sure the browser is up to date. Let's see here. Okay, so
I use Chrome and Microsoft.
right. The other thing is, let's see if the whole system's up to date.
So I just ran that.
Well, you get some. Let's just see. Yeah, so this thing won't even go to 11, which I'm not surprised. Okay, you got some driver updates. These are generally performance upgrades. These aren't going to help with any potential viruses, but they ought to be done for performance anyway. So we'll do those. They could theoretically be security updates, but I'm not seeing any. Those messages implied you had a virus issue. Let's see here.
Oh, I know, but I don't.
Let me
because
see
I
what
ran.
let me see what plugins you might have installed here. Settings. Help without extensions. Okay, just well, you probably delete that anyway. And then remove Google Docs. Yep, don't need it. You don't have any sketchy plugins in the browser. Browser's already up to date. I'm seriously wondering what it was actually that you had.
I think it was just a scam somehow.
Yeah, well, sometimes it could be. It could have just been a website that showed up and tried to get you to pay money towards a utility that's not a real utility.
Yeah, because I was clicking on.
You want to sit on the chair over there and see if you can pull something up again?
Oh.
Well, that's just the pending updates I told the machine to do.
Where was I? Was I in Chrome? So.
I checked to make sure Chrome. Oh, there. Hold on.
There you
Let
go.
me see. Okay. So you get some sort of I thought I saw that you didn't have any plugins directly from McAfee. What? Okay, you visit. Yeah, that's a scam. That's not a real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's just basicprotectpc.com is a scammy website.
Yeah.
You must have clicked on some ad.
Yes.
And now they're hoping you give them money.
Yes.
Okay, block. Get rid of this. That's why I thought you had McAfee on there. It's really
Yes.
just a website.
Yes.
So hi. How are you? Come on in.
Good, how you doing?
Hi. I'll be with you in 2 minutes.
All right.
I think I've figured out this problem. So let's see here. That's a scam. That's
Yeah.
not actually scanning your
understand
machine. All right. So no, we don't want to start something that's not actually there. Yep, they're trying to screw you. Oh, is that actually? No, it's not the That's not a real McAfee website. That's just a scam. So,
How do I get rid of that?
well, you accidentally clicked on something that led you here. All you can do is clear out your history and try not to hit that click again.
So let's clear out the history.
Yeah,
That's why I was going to history.
yeah. So if we go to history,
Yep.
and then we go to actual history, and then let's see, close out. When's the last time this happened? When did this problem start?
Today, just like 2 hours ago.
Okay, so hopefully if we just delete, can we clear out most of your history without issue?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it might have been in an embedded ad in one of these other legitimate sites.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, you can.
It is possible that one of your sites that you visit might have been an infected
How'd you
website.
get? Yeah.
I just went to the history, and then it showed me the last
No, I
three
understand that.
visits.
How'd you get this page though?
The history.
History. Just,
Yeah. If you don't know where to find a setting in Chrome, just type the word up there.
Okay.
So if you want,
So let's delete all those
yeah. Tabs.
today, or
Browsing data right here. History. You probably ought to just clear it out since you're having somewhat of a problem.
yeah.
I mean, it's not a critical data. Clear data. There. So now it should be a bit better now. Okay, so now if we open up Chrome, that's why I wanted to see that Chrome was also up
Yeah.
to date and that the whole system was up to date. So now if you just go, you want to sit here for 5 minutes and see if you can reproduce the issue now that we
Okay.
just cleared things out?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, let's see if that's fixed. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
I called you earlier today.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, that. Got it. Okay, go ahead.
I think the motherboard is.
You think the motherboard's bad on this Acer gaming rig here? Okay. I'd say possibly. It's just kind of a known system to not necessarily be.
Because I had a problem with the fan and it keep like making sound. And
Sounds familiar. I've worked on this machine before. This model, I mean.
I do have the same exact one, so I want to see if it's
Same exact what?
model.
You've already replaced the machine?
No, I didn't do anything. I just had two of the same.
You just happen to have two identical machines? Okay. Okay.
It
That's
was
why
for
I
a business and you know.
got it. So you're keeping
So-
one for business and one for pleasure. Got
Yeah.
it.
So this one is very important because it has a lot of like stuff that's already like bookmarked and password at the same time. So that's why
Okay.
I
Do
would
you
like
know?
to recover it
Well,
the
okay.
same way from the computer.
Well, are you sure that both of your computers are identical?
Yes.
Okay, because
I can bring the other one.
the easiest thing to do is to swap out hard drives. Because if
okay.
they're identical, then it's just going to work. And then you could grab everything. I can do that for you. Bring me the other machine. I swap out the drive. At least temporarily, you can grab what you want, and then we can decide whether it's worth. I could say probably I'm not going to be able to even find a reliable motherboard for this model. It's a higher end and it's an older gaming motherboard. So we can go start from there if you want.
And how much is it gonna cost?
$100.
Okay, I'll go get it now. Okay?
All right, cool. Okay,
I'll leave this.
you want me to hold it here? Well,
Yeah, yeah.
let me get your information. What's your? You called me earlier, but let me make sure I have your information. What's your number?
408
What's the last four numbers?
317 8348.
Hold on. Let's see here. What? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, are you Abraham? Abraham?
Yes, yes.
Okay, there.
You have a
Good.
business card?
Yeah, actually, on the right side outside of the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, I'm here. Thanks.
Where is it, the business card?
Right to the right of the door, on the outside.
Oh, outside.
Yeah.
So I'm restarting it too.
All right,
Those
to make sure it's
updates you made?
fixed. Yeah. Cool.
That's why I clicked on. I was researching my some radiology websites, and I clicked on something. I'm like, and it was
Right.
an ad. As soon as I did it, I'm like, oh, jeez.
Right. Yeah, unfortunately, you need at least a slight amount of technical knowledge to know not to click on certain things that just look a little sketchy. It's sort of like having the interpersonal skills of knowing whether someone's a cool friend or maybe you should avoid them. Yeah. Yeah. This website's a kind of hairy place to be.
I know.
Alrighty. Alright, let's pull this Vostro 13 3000. Vostro 15
Yep,
3000.
it came up again.
Okay, let me see. That's weird. Where is this coming from? Google Chrome. Oh, I wonder if it's in one of your other profiles. Well, let's see if. Is there a technical reason why you have all those profiles?
What profiles?
Well, you have multiple logins for Chrome. Let me see here. Extensions. It keeps bringing the Adobe. That's confusing. Let me see. That's just scammy. That's not a real. Your Windows 10 is infected with. Let me see what happens when I click that. That's not real. How much more time do you think you're going to invest in this machine before you replace it?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I just clicked on something that just came up today, this afternoon.
Right. Did you restart it to do the,
Yeah, I did the quick scan.
and it didn't find anything?
Nope.
Let's see here.
Hey, I'm with Chris. He's trying to find this virus on my machine. So you gotta take Bree. I got your car, so you have to take the BMW, but she has to leave at 4.
Oh, gee, I wonder if it's an Outlook plugin.
Well, no, she called me and said, "Hey, can you be home by 4 to get me to practice?" So. All right, thanks. Hey, I'm getting my computer looked at, so Mom's gonna have to take you up. So I just talked to her. So, yes, yep. She'll get you up there, and you have the BMW. Okay, thanks.
Okay, I turned on app and browser control.
All right, thanks, bye.
I turned on app and browser control.
Yeah.
For a reputation. Try it one more time to see if you can reproduce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That
It just does some extra scanning for the websites you go to. So see if you can cause that to screw up. Alright, looks like we got SSD storage right here. Good. Alright. Okay, so let's replace.
Yep.
Is it coming back?
Just came up. Every time I go to Google.
Dude, what's going on? McAfee. Five viruses. Let's see here. How many? Okay. Zoom. History. Chrome's all the way up to date. Yeah, where's this Norton's? So it keeps pulling down extensions. That's weird. So Norton, that's junk. Remove. Okay, so I think what I did is I logged in as a different profile. Because you got so many. Is there a technical reason for that? You got 5, 6, 7, 6 profiles.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not sharing this computer, are you?
No.
So one of these profiles is probably pulling down a plugin. About that's really weird. Settings, extension. I keep deleting and it keeps bringing back down the Adobe. Remove. Remove. Undo. Chrome. .google.com. Let's reinstall Chrome here. Oh, you're not using Edge at all, right?
I use Edge
A lot?
quite a bit, yeah.
Okay, so wonder if, hold on, let me check the extensions in that browser too. Because I might have been all looking at the wrong browser. Okay, so Edge, let's see here. Of course. Settings. Where's extensions? Oh, Edge was out of date. That's interesting. The browser gets up to date separately. So again, sometimes these updates address these issues because there's loopholes that these virus writers create or manipulate or take advantage of. So I think this is coming from Edge. Let's see here. Where is... You only got one profile on here. Let's see. The plugins are so let's see here. Where's the plugins for this thing? Plugin settings. Extensions. Come on. Okay, good. Let me see here. Manage extensions. That's what I'm looking for. You don't really have any. Oh wait, that went away and I don't think I closed it, did it? Oh, let's clear the history here. Let's go to settings. What's this tracking presents? That's not built into the browser, is it? Websites to use yeah, okay. Oh, let's go to strict. There we go. All time. Oh yeah, you got a lot of crap. And you use this browser more than you use the other browser.
Yeah.
So we didn't clear out Chrome yet. I mean Edge. So let's just do that. clear now. That, I think Edge was actually creating that menu, not Brett Chrome. Yeah, you have more history invested in this browser. And it was out of date. So go ahead and try one more time. Hey, that's the nature of it.
Okay, it just came up again.
Lovely. That's so weird.
Every time I go to Chrome.
Well, oh, Chrome does actually activate that, huh?
Yep.
Oh, and it does say Chrome too. Hello. God, that's such a scam. Stally.click wants to. Okay, you might have a real virus. Let's see here. I always hope it's just a plugin. You're infected my butt. Well, technically I think we are. So, Windows Security. You did the quick scan
Yeah,
already, right?
yeah.
Everything's on. See, the problem is if I'm going to fix any virus that's on here, what I usually like to do for this sort of reason, you can't just install virus protection on top of a virus. The bulletproof or hand-fisted way to fix it is just to reinstall Windows. And I'm trying to not to do that, knowing this system's a little bit more sophisticated because it's in a boot camp environment. Do you have any, I don't remember, do you have anything invested in Apple? Are you using the Mac Apple side?
I don't think so.
So we could just reinstall Windows at this point. That's kind of where we're headed, because if I can't pluck a virus out and you already had the Windows Defender running and it didn't stop this from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything in the cloud as far as your data goes?
I think so.
What's this DR125 software? Some sort of scanning, it's some sort of Outlook utility? What is it? I don't know. Color PDF. Some sort of scanner utility button.
Yeah, I have so my job, I do this, and then
Yeah.
I activate this thing, fake, we scan documents. And
Okay, well then that's probably what that is. Scan options. Yeah, we can just do a full scan, but I don't even want to guarantee that to be a potential fix. Here, we want to sit there and see if that starts doing a scan when it restarts. Do you have enough charge in that battery?
Yeah, I had quite a bit.
Hey, Kenny, are you still there? Oh, my cam froze, huh? No, it didn't. Cam. Here, there we go. All right. No, the camera didn't freeze. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm recording my session with this computer here, so if you walked in on that, sorry. Do you need to plug in?
Yeah, I'll plug in. Just to
I don't know if there's a plug-in right there. Let me see. Here, sit over here. I'll move you some room. Here, just leave it in your wallet, or your lap, and then
Yeah,
we'll
just-
plug it
yeah.
in on the floor right there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Kenny, I'm sorry. No, the camera wasn't frozen. I got distracted. Alright, so. We're going to be gentle. And we are going to remove these screws for the left side hinge so we can replace Alright, my let's push this hinge up, and there we go. There's our culprit. Alrighty. And then the one screw is, oh, hello. There we go. So we did these 3 screws right here. 1, 2, 3. Then this hinge flips up. Then we unplug the actual culprit. And then we can unscrew the physical. That's weird. The screwdriver doesn't want to do that. Let's find one with it. There we go. Good. And there's our culprit. You can't quite see it, but the little needle in the middle is missing. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to put the other one back in. Alrighty. So let's steal this screw, the little screw, and then put this back. Is it doing something?
Yeah.
Is it scanning?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, because if that doesn't fix it, we're going to end up having to back everything up and then reinstall Windows for a real complete fix, what I would call a completed fix. Righty. Now we put these 3 screws back. One, 2, and 3. Alrighty. There we go. So that's the power plug receptacle install in just a few minutes. There we are, right about there. You can't quite see it, but that physical needle inside the power plug receptacle is what got broken. So now that's done. Now we just put the cover back on. It should be good. Let's see what this looks like from the side. There we go. You can't quite see, but here. Alrighty. And that's pretty much it. I'm sorry, Kenny. I got distracted when someone came through the door. My camera was not frozen. I was just not paying attention to the job I promised on camera. So remember, when you put these screws back in, the ones that go towards the hinge are the ones where the thread only goes halfway up the shaft. Just remember that. That's for structural reasons. And then the other ones where the shaft is covered in threads goes, here, let me show you right there. Right here is where the hinge is. I don't know if I can properly show you on camera, but these 2 screws, you see, oh, there you go, that's clear. The top half of the shaft is not covered in threads. Let's see here. There we go. There. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I think there's already a screw right there. Yes, there is. I put a screw in the wrong place. That hinge. Okay, let's fix that. Pull the lid back open. Yes. There needs to be a screw removed, and now I need to remove just have this thing off. Let's see. I'm going to pull the thing away from the camera for a minute. There we are. All right, this screw here was a mistake. Let's put that back. Let's move it. All right, there we go. Good, 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 good. Good. Make sure that you don't make that mistake. Cool thing is when you realize you made that sort of mistake, you recognize it quick before you damage anything. Good. Now we're going to go to the other side of the machine. Right here. It's still scanning?
Yeah.
All right. I don't do that scan terribly often. I don't know, I don't have a accurate ETA for you. That could be 10 minutes, it could be more.
Yeah.
I mean, usually when someone says they have a virus, I'm kind of quick to reinstalling Windows, but I understand why you wouldn't necessarily want to do that because you're heavily invested in your configuration. Righty. All right.
Alright, it's restarting.
Good. Didn't tell you an end result, huh?
No.
Well, that's weird. It just scanned and then restarted. Weird, weird, weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
Yeah, trying.
Spend a few minutes. I gotta see it happen to know that the problem still exists.
I got a Norton notification.
Is it different?
Yeah. Yep.
Man, alright. Let's see here.
Turn on your antivirus.
Turn it on. Let's see.
So it looks like the same thing, but now it's Norton.
Yeah, so you probably have a really annoying virus. So you want to just do some little housekeeping, make sure everything's backed up so we can start over.
How do I do that?
Well, it looks like you're already in the OneDrive for backing up to the cloud.
Yeah.
And then you want to make sure that all your stuff like Outlook, you've used Microsoft, are you using 365?
Yeah.
So you're paying $100 every year?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so let's just make sure all your archives are there. Is everything in the cloud is what I'm really getting at. You go to File and then About This. Yeah, go to Account Settings and then Account Settings again. Right here. Nope, close that out. That's actually a button right there. Yep, go there. Go to Data Files. Yes. Hi. All right.
We
Okay.
do the
Cool.
same one, right?
If it's identical, I should be able
Maybe
to swap
this
it out. Okay, I'll look at it in 2 seconds. Yeah, so you want to make sure that those files, so those need, oh, those are OS features are repopulated. Okay, so those appear in the cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically what I would probably recommend is just starting over. Because installing virus protection on top of an
Yeah.
infected machine is not going to be conducive to a good fix.
Am I gonna lose all this then?
You'll have to reinstall it, yeah.
Install all that stuff?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of hesitant doing that. I know you don't necessarily want to start over. It's a ham-fisted approach, but I could run all day a bunch of utilities and maybe fix the problem. It's annoying. But yeah, now it says Norton instead of McAfee. How's that for scamming?
Yeah.
It's obviously not software that's installed on your machine that's telling you you have a virus. It's some utility, some scammy malware that's giving you grief. So you could try installing malware bytes as a almost last resort before you reinstall Windows.
Okay.
You want to try that?
Yeah, I think we already did that.
Did you? I didn't see malware bytes installed anywhere.
Okay.
Just install the free version of malware bytes.
Where do I go?
Probably malwarebytes.com.
Email.
Yeah, malware bytes. Yeah.
Like that?
Download malware remover. And do the free download.